time has come. Let's begin. Judgment Day. Not quite, but something like that. We'll see how long this ending sequence is. If this is the start of a new video, then the ending sequence is quite long. If not, this is at the end of part 7. All right then. But if we pull this off, what do I do afterwards? You run to your contact. Tell him what you found so that he can get that information to Rem right away. And you two? We're unimportant in comparison, man. Besides, we'll be fine. Probably. Yeah. Just make sure you succeed, alright? Window of opportunity is probably kind of small. Right. Let's get to it then. We got this. Bliss frantically flails his hands around, asking if that's what the guide's secret code looks like. Shio comments that the guide, unlike Bliss, isn't a fool. Things are just as usual, in other words. Eventually, you manage to work up the courage to leave your room. With that, your dynamic trio splits up, moving to uncover the truth of Purgatory. Such a thing even exists, that is. Meet again, Hall of Deities. There's definitely no one here. Also, I'm feeling calm. I wonder if that means that I'm safe, for now at least. Alright, enough's enough. Time to approach the door. Really hope this works. Alright, so, up, down, down, left, right, swing, clap. Did I get it right? Ah, it's opening. Way to go, Isobel. Guess it's time to step inside. Hello, mysterious shadow. Who are you? Don't mind me. Just go ahead and enter. Don't tell me what to do. What the? It's so bright. Can't see anything. Mysterious shadow? Whoa, what? Ah, documents. What is that? It's enormous. How does it even fit inside this room? Is it a machine? Or a monster? Or both? Come to think of it, where am I? This is not the Hall of Deities anymore. This feeling. It's like I've ended up someplace where I don't belong. Who goes there? Did that thing just talk to me? Announce your presence, human. What'd I say? Now. I'm, Isobel. Isobel. So you do understand me. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? What? Happy Mass salesman? For you to wander in here. The odds are certainly stacked against you. A mere human playing at war. War? No, you've got this all wrong. Silence. What you see in front of you is but a fragment of my true self. But even this is not intended for human eyes. Uh-oh. You're hitting the biblically accurate. Only a deity can stare into the abyss that is I and experience me staring back. I'm not following. I mean, who? Or what? Are you? You may refer to me as the Will. Universe-spanning Eldritch Force. Oh yeah! And you, Isobel, are currently standing firmly in the middle of two factions. Hence, playing at war. You mean heaven and purgatory? Obviously. Are you the source of Rem getting weaker? I do not take sides, human. I simply am, and as I always have been. However, the one you call the guide has long been at my side. In his shrewdness, perhaps he'll succeed in using my properties to suit his needs. What does it even mean? An arduous path lies ahead of you, Isobel. Choices must be made. Choices with larger implications than you can even begin to fathom. But I'm just some girl. A girl who is currently having a conversation with the most powerful being ever in existence. Perhaps you are not as ordinary as you seem to believe. Oh boy, I still don't understand what you are. What I truly am is impossible to explain. Were you to truly try grasping at your mind would enter a state of irrecoverable insanity. Imagine the greatest power you could conjure into that head of yours. Most powerful person with the most powerful means to exercise that power. Now multiply it infinitely. That's just impossible to do. Indeed. What's your relationship with them? I do not have relationships. I exist, as do they. I am that I am. I am that I am. That's all there is to it? No. But it is all that you are capable of understanding. War. The war has been waged for eons already. It shall be waged for an eternity still. How does humanity fit into all of that? Neatly. Alright, what should I do now? You shall do that which you intended upon arriving here. You will share what you've learned with those you believe worthy of that information. Then you shall reap the consequences of doing so. Rest assured, Isobel, there is no turning back now. There's nothing I can do about anything. Indeed. But in doing nothing, you are also capable of doing everything. That makes no sense. I will now return you from whence you came. But I still have questions. You're just throwing me out? I am allowing you to leave. A courtesy to you, an ordinary girl who can talk to gods, I do you this service. That's kind of you, I guess. It is not kind. It simply is. Until we meet again, Isobel. That really just happened? Can't believe. I need to tell Luminous about this. Hello? Is there someone in here? Oh no. It's the voice. Need to get out of here fast. Bull! Get out of here now! Isobel, what's the matter? You're acting strangely again. Not more problems, I hope. No, at least I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I have important information. Hmm? Really? Yes, I'm having some trouble making sense of it, though. Let me be of assistance, then. I'm not sure you can help. Please allow me to try. In helping you, I will be as smooth and graceful as the magnificent partner. Panther. Oops, almost dropped my glasses there. Very smooth. No time for your silly cuteness. Sorry. Now please, share this information with me. Are we gonna have a forced reunion between Voluminous and Voice? Here, who seem to know each other. In this case of Voice chasing down whoever was in here. Now please, share this information with me. Alright, I'll try. I feel like that's what we're building up to. So the Shadow's not going to snitch. The Shadow is not going to snitch, which is curious in and of itself. That Shadow who showed up when we very clearly went in very clearly is welcoming us to learn this. One confusing explanation later. Wow, that's... I think of myself as fairly educated in matters of life and death, but even so, this truly surpasses my wildest imagination. I'll have to bring this to Rem, post-haste. In fact, You again. It's you again. Huh? A shadow? Hmm? He ran into the tunnel. Whoa? Hmm? You must have heard everything I told you. Possibly. Shouldn't we be worried about that? No need. Hmm? Only a dweller or a shadow who has made peace with their death can reach the other side unscathed. A lone human from Purgatory won't get far, so it doesn't matter what they heard, if anything. The other side, meaning heaven. No. The path to God's domain is open only to denizens who know the way. For everyone else, something different awaits. Right, if you say so. The bad place. Isobel, I know that I've not been as useful to you as you hoped throughout this whole ordeal, but trust me when I say that I only want what's best for everyone, including you, of course. What are you talking about? I'm trying to say that you don't need to worry about things. I promise. Being weird? No, I didn't mean. I wish I certainly wasn't implying. Well, I used to be a doctor, you know. That's very reassuring. But what does that have to do with anything? I just wanted you to know. I know so much about you, and you know practically nothing about me. Maybe I know more about you than you know. Now there's a tongue twister, right? Although I feel as if all I ever do is ask things of you. Just doing your job, aren't you? God's favorite and all that? I suppose, but Now what? This conversation takes me back. How so? Let's just say that I have a history of being awkward around women I admire. Oh? Admire, do you? In fact, you remind me a great deal of someone. Hmm? Oh, no. It's the voice. She'll see us talking and... Damn it. Hmm? Vol. Oh. Ah. Oh, no, that's why he reacted so well to that nickname. It's... Astrid. Is it really you? I can't believe it. You're all right. Of course I am. I'm a superstar. Don't you remember? Pasta Man? I do remember. Only too well. Huh? I take it you two know each other? Well, you could say that. I mean, in another life. That's... Wait, why are you here with Isobel? Ah, that's, That banished idiot of a girl was pleading with me, practically begging on her knees. She said, oh, please, take me back to heaven, I'll do anything. Pathetic behavior, really. You're trying to cover for me. Need to play along. Yes. Please, I can't take it anymore. This place is horrible. Oh, no, we're gonna... Is this true, sister? Do you hate us that much? Oh, Clearly she does. Take this piece of trash back, and then I shall be on my way. Oh, you... Why are you talking like that? This isn't you. I'm trying to be the bad cop for the sake of other things, and oh dear, this is awkward now. I'm embarrassing myself in front of her. Oh God, What do you even know about me, huh? You got us killed, remember that? Oh. Then you end up here with that monster. The guide. Even aware of what that psychopath does to people. How he treats them. I am. Did you work for him? I work with him. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. How dare you throw that in my face? You know. You know. You know how much I loved you. Oh no. And to find out you came here with this girl, not even visiting me. Like I never mattered to you. How could you, Vol? I wasn't sure that it was you. And you're not even Astrid anymore. You're lying. Lying. I'm not. You want to talk. Telling me who I can and can't work for, but look at you. At least my psychopath has a purpose. Yours is unhinged. How can you work for her? Rem has a purpose, too. One much greater and grander than. So it's a contest now? May the best damn god win? Is that what we're doing? Astrid, please. Get the hell away from me, here, whoever you are. Because you're not him. Not even a shadow of the man I loved. Ooh! If you ever come back here, I'll kill you myself. Astrid. My name is not Astrid. voice. And you are banished from Purgatory. Denizen. Wait, Oh, fuck. Isobel. Sorry that you had to see that. It's fine. Loved each other once. A part of me thought we still did. I never thought I'd see him again, and you shouldn't go begging for a place in heaven, Isobel. I'm sorry if my actions, our actions, led you to do that. Never tried to make you feel at home here. Please, believe me. I believe you. Thank you. You won't regret it. It sure turned out to be an eventful day. Oh? On this, and I had quite the interesting talk with Sheol. Call me crazy, but I think I might be getting through to her. Oh, that's great, right? Oh, and there was another thing. Good evening, landed gentry. Not him. Wait, is he on to me? You were actually in the middle of something here. Oh, shucks. I don't care about that. Clearly. Something fantastic has transpired while you were off doing, whatever this is. Oh, is it about, indeed? You must make haste to abandon this sad display of emotions you refer to as your sibling, for we have work to do. He doesn't really mean that, sister. I sure do. You are nothing to me, Isobel. Your bluntness delights me. And if it is wonderfully cruel. And I think I gave you a gift. Ah, yes, that tribute of yours. Provided entirely without any ulterior motive, huh? I thought as much. But enough about this. We are leaving. Fine. Isobel? You should go rest for a while. It's late, and I get the feeling that you're very tired. You're not wrong. That's sisterly intuition for you. I'll see you later. Right. To be continued. In a few months or so. What? Toodles. Is this just demo end script? Oh man, where do I even begin with all this? Oh, and the voice having a stormy relationship like that, who would have guessed? Things sure got heated. I wonder what the guide wanted to talk to the voice about. Never seen him that excited before. We should head back to home for now. Home, sweet room. Wait, is that? There's something black sticking out from under my bed? Yeah, princess. What are you doing under there? Ah! What are you doing? Why would you hide under my bed? In fact, how did she even get in here? She does many things. But scaring that poor princess, she did not mean to. You prepared a poem for this specific situation? Yes. I was afraid that I'd scare you, which I apparently did. Just say sorry like a normal person. I am not normal. I suppose I can't argue with that. As for your questions, I was under your bed because I was tired and I did not want to sleep in your position without permission. And also because I cannot stand its vile tint. You'd rather sleep on the floor than in a bed with the wrong color? Correct. How did you get in? I simply told that helpful shadow that we're best friends. Which, technically, we are. So I didn't even have to lie. Damn that Delisio. I mean, best friends? Are you sure about that? Yes. Who else would be your bestie? Besties, the shield. I don't ever want to hear the word bestie from you again. Very well. But I'm glad to see that you're all right. I'm concerned about what happened to Bliss. By the pride of Beelzebub, I am not all right. I spent the whole day in the company of that witch. Right. You survived. Well done with that, by the way. Thank you. And it paid off, too. Is that so? Yes. I actually got through the door and... Hold on, where's Bliss? No idea. What? I assumed he was with you. Obviously he isn't. Ah. don't think he got captured again, do you? It's possible. Then again, the guide would hardly miss the opportunity to gloat about it if so. Seeing as he's so delightfully cruel. That's true, I guess. So then, I would like to hear about your discoveries, Princess. First, I require some more rest. Fear that unless I slumber for an extended amount of time, I will never be rid of the voice's face in my mind. Shudder. Did you just... did you just say shudder out loud? Yes. She admits it. There she goes again, back underneath the bed. What should I do now? There are a lot of things to consider. With Vol banished by the voice, how do I get in contact with Rem? Does she have the power to undo it? Or are we getting voice route next route, leading to Vol being unbanished? I mean, I can't reach anyone over there. I'm basically stuck here. Can't be how my story ends, can it? Those things that the will said. Is there really a war going on? A war that I'm in the middle of? What's the deal with that shadow who ran into the tunnel? Should I really not be worried about that? It's pretty clear that he's been following me. Seriously, I don't even know who killed me. All these questions. What did I even do to deserve all this? I want to say that I've come closer to figuring things out, but it feels like the more I learn, the less I know. So frustrating. But Salvie refuses to back down in the face of danger. I need to remember that, or else I'll... Bliss is... Gonna leave us off with a cliffhanger of missing bliss. Meanwhile, in heaven... Oh no. Ah, Valdi, this is sublimely sublime information. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Of course, mistress. I'm really sorry that the Big A was so mean to you. The Big A... It's her loss, you know. You are such a catch. Thank you. Well, that's all. Yeppers. Get some rest, you beautiful boy, you. I will, mistress. Oh, I hate seeing my poor special volley like this. You? I'm sure your little pet will get over it. A pet, is it? Jealousy's a bad look on you. Who are you? After all, you have a lot to be proud of yourself now, don't you? I need to go competing for my little affections. What? That's true, man. Things did get a bit reckless, though, didn't they? I was getting caught more than once, despite carrying that black gem around. Glad I was able to grab it from your treasury before you threw me out of here. After all, I knew that having the ability to disguise myself as a shadow would come in handy where I was going. It just so happens to fit perfectly in my stylish collar, too. I should be angry with you for stealing trinkets from the old vault, but that resourcefulness is just so impressive. Lil B. Lil B. It's been a long time since you called me that. Been a long time since you impressed me. Fair enough. But you are impressed. Impressed enough to let me come back home? Earning your place in heaven is not a matter of making me impressed, and you know that. Please, I see the caliber of denizens you bring here. Amazing people in their respective fields, all of them. It's obvious that you are obsessed with things that are impressive. Never did manage to find out what's so special about Isobel, though. Till, well, I realized that she can talk to that thing. The will. Right. And that is very special indeed, since nobody else seems to understand it. Is that when you started to fall in love with her, little bee? I guess I'm a lot like you in that regard, man. I'm drawn to special things. Maybe so. And now you're here, seeking my approval once again. I bet you can't wait for me to say how clever you've been. Tricking Issy to come here by purposely saying too much to the gloomy girl, that you can follow Volley and learn the way to heaven. Sending Issy head first into danger, using her as bait like you did with that poor old friend you had before. Stalking Issy to make sure she did what you wanted her to. And telling the voice where she could find Volley, creating a little distraction for you. Basically, you've been using every opportunity to treat that poor little girl terribly. Am I missing something? No, I think that's it. You've learned nothing at all from the time spent away from here. Still just treating people like toys. And someone you kissed and claimed to love. So what? You're always saying that we are worth more. Humans squash bugs all the time, so I can't... Silence, boy. Humans are not playthings. Like you're one to talk. How dare you? All I ever tried to do was be more like you. I've seen the way you treat people. Manipulation. Controlling them. The lies. Who do you think I learned all that stuff from? Oh, my poor little bee. You must be confused. The things I've done. I did them all because I love humans. It's true that I don't understand them with their strange emotions. Honestly, all those years trying to get close to them has made me mind fragile. But I've never stopped trying. Even after living 1,000 lives among them, I'm still trying. And for that, I'm fantastic. There's a lot of pressure on me, but I'm out there being the godliest God ever made. That is why we are better, because we must be better, in order to help them. Can you claim the same noble motivation behind the things you did in Riva City? Riva City? The people from there who thought you were their friend. All the way up until you did. Please, stop. You have a darkness inside you. I've done my best to purge it with all my heavenly goodness. But there are limits to my powers too, you know? I can't let you come back here just because. Life isn't fair, you know. I'm God, and this is heaven. I gotta have standards. But, no, I must be strong. Tough love. I can't keep making excuses for you just because you're my son. Whoa! Please, do not call me that. Not until you've earned it. Speaking of which, all these things you did, in the end it was Volley who told me about the will. And here you are acting like you did me a huge favor. Tell me, what real use do I have for you? I can keep helping Isobel. She wouldn't have found the will without me, remember? I've been one step ahead of everyone this whole time and I got you results. Without me, she's lost. You need me in your corner, and you know that I'm right. Oh, you're so cute when you act all assertive like that. I love that side of you, little bee. Reminds me of when you were a baby. Oh no, I might start crying. You weren't around when I was little. Ah, that's right. Never mind. And here we got me convinced. But I sure don't want to be around when she finds out that you've been using her. I think it might just break her poor heart in a million little pieces. Just have to make sure she doesn't find out, man. Is that right? I promise. Yeah, you promise. I'm entertained already. So, what's the will? You don't need to concern that beautiful little head with such things. But it's bigger than you can even imagine. If you ever need to know more, then maybe I can tell you. Making me trust you again might be a good start, huh? Now it's time for you to get back to Purgatory. You will keep helping Issy. Together you will solve this whole super pickle that we're in. Absolutely, but what should we do next? Really? You already forgot? How about looking into those little items that your uncle loves so much? My uncle? Oh no, I never even considered that he's my... Ain't family just a treat? Oh no. Guides your uncle? And one more thing. You will stop doing things only for yourself. Remember that you are only half deity. The other half is human, so treat your own kind with respect. If you can do that, then I'd love to welcome you back someday. With a big ol' maybe in front, of course. I trust you can be discreet. Yes, no, I mean... Yes, Rem, I can. Oh, goody. I'll teleport you back to the waiting hall in Purgatory. And hey, put a smile on, boy. You will get to spend a lot more time with a real special girl. Honestly, I don't know what's harder, being God or being a parent. I do know one thing. Awesome. Don't fucking jump scare me like that, Rim. God damn it. Fuck, that's a lot to unpack. That's a lot to freaking unpack. Am I regretting my choice to romance Bliss? A little bit. More than a little bit, okay. For Isabel's sake, I might undo that. If I remember at the point when Act 2 content comes out, because goodness, it is quite a delight. Ah, but man, that was cut off from heaven with more mysteries than we know what to do with to be uncovered. It is oh, love that. Always love those cute little touches and special things. To be continued. I also love the orchestral tone on this credits theme. The free game which will keep growing through regular updates. Yes, So visiting on Patreon which help me make this game as special as you want it to be. So you can also earn a special rewards. You saw the Patreon tiers in the credits here. And I will do my best to reference things here. But yes, I will link this in the description of this but yes, if you are interested in supporting what is ostensibly a freely available project being updated, with updates being worked on over time, then by all means, feel free to throw this team some money. Achievements coming. Spell's death, and alas. Oh no. Background, was this here before? Restaurant at night. There he is. I love that. I love it. Utterly silly guidepost. This room. Room for more rooms coming, I imagine. I am low-key excited to see Sheol's room. I do love the like handwritten quivering animation up top here. Bliss, gosh, Bliss, his character just got a metric ton more complicated. Answers a lot of questions, though. I suppose it doesn't exactly answer the question of why'd we get caught so easily the first time. Oh man, I guess Bliss was... I guess either Bliss is more equipped to survive the box being half deity, or else he was just lying about how bad it affected him. Man, I got suckered in. Here I am going. Oh man, this romance, this dating scene is actually really freaking cute. I kind of want to make this canon. Then I get to this point and find out that nope. He's kind of sort of bastard tier here. I mean, I imagine there was worse, but he has done quite a bit to very much betray our trust. And goddamn, he's gonna have to answer for that at some point in time, and that is going to hurt. Like, ostensibly, we are kind of sort of still on the same side, but for very different reasons. God, he made a mistake. That was his only... Man. I kind of want to go back and watch the scene where he actually tells us about his family and his upbringing. Because... essentially... if I'm being real... he really is... Oh, sped up. But it's indeed... plus nightly. As you can see, Legend tier, Deity tier, Dweller tier, Shadow tier. Come join the ranks. Come join the ranks. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9 possible routes. Are we getting a will route? God, also notice... how'd I just notice the puppet strings that Rem and, Guide both have going on here? And, Astrid and Vol be looking doobie-doobie-doo. Yeah, it was always like that. And can we talk about that for a second? Because that is flesh and machine, very incomprehensible. Quite a lot. I wonder. No, don't do that. No. That's too far back. Yes. Okay. Let's play friendship. Mm-hmm. The truth is, I like you, Bliss. You're the first friend I made in Purgatory. Having another denizen here has been such a comfort. The way you acted earlier really brought back some painful memories. It's about us getting closer. I was pretty sure I wanted it, but I'm beginning to realize that I may have been wrong. Oof. Wow. You... Arrogance, man. Guy makes one mistake, then it's all over? But... Shut it. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean that. It's just... It's a pretty broken up state when the voice came along, and... You know what? I won't make any excuses. Yeah, I was extra angry at the time, but I still think that she's fake. Messed up how she's just walking around like she's better than us. Listening in on our conversations and everything, man. Being where she isn't even wanted. I stand by every word I said. Can't agree with me on that, then you're right. Maybe we shouldn't. Should rip whatever this is in the bud. Yeah, I mean, I don't think a couple needs to agree on everything. It's just, well... I'm just sensitive about some things, you know? I don't want that baggage to be a part of my love life. I'm sorry. What it's worth, I'm sorry, too. Didn't mean to make you feel that way. I still like to be friends, though. I'd like that too, man. We tried this out and it didn't work, but so what? We're both absolute catches, aren't we? Love in the afterlife may hit us yet, man. I'm sure it will. We'll always have the meatball incident. Never forget. Right. I'll see you around, man. You know where to find me. Yeah. Why am I saying, I know what is going through his head now. This was the first person I called friend in Purgatory. He's charming and kind, but also troubled in many ways, for obvious reasons. For a brief moment, I thought that maybe he and I could be something more. While I enjoyed the time we spent together, I ultimately had to make a choice. He's still dear to me, but I can't risk living my afterlife like I did my real life, controlled by someone else. Definitely. We're not going down that path. I would say, for the bits about Bliss and Isobel's dating life seem to be just additional bits worked into the dialogue, which end up just factored out if we stick with friendship. What if I don't believe you? Then I failed you. Promise I'll do everything in my power to make things right. Oh. I want to believe that Astrid has the best intentions. I really do. I want to believe. Guide and Rem are obviously pulling the strings, and now we know that Rem has Bliss, Lil B, decisively not based God. So we are going to trust. And now I'm excited for you. Now I'm excited for Sheol route, because the turn Sheol has taken has been delightfully wholesome. Sheol has been delightfully wholesome in general, but the turn she has taken in this end of Act 1 sequence in and of itself is wonderfully wholesome. I might keep my dating Bliss save just to see if there's a significant difference should the truth about Bliss come out somewhere down the line. I might maintain both routes, so to speak, just purely out of curiosity, but perfectly honest. Yeah. That's when you realize that you want to get closer to her, little bee. Fair enough. Even someone who trusts you that so much, like poor Issy does. Okay, this is more significant changes. She won't be trusting anyone after a betrayal like that. So it might still ring true similarly enough. I'm scared. I can Rem jump scare. Beautiful. Alright. I keep accidentally clicking buttons. So on that note, think that's about the last of what's available currently in Poetry in Purgatory. I hope you enjoyed. This is a hell of a setup, if I will say so myself. This was a hell of a setup. Again, it really feels like the core of this is the people and the relationships we develop. We have finally got an inkling of the bigger picture at hand here, but the core is and always has been the people, relationships. And even that's developing well in a way more with this tie, Rem and Bliss. Very curious indeed. Rem and Bliss guide having some relation to Rem, presumably, to be Bliss's uncle in some shape or form. Sheol having an understandable bitter feeling towards Astrid here. Now that that's essentially confirmed, but that's how this now that this is how this has played out, it is safe to say that very curious about their story. So I think it's time, until we get more content for poetry, we go back and play Pit Stop. I wanted to play both anyways. We are very much going to go back and see, ostensibly. Don't know if this is a direct continuation, this is a direct continuation from Pit Stop, but we will see a lot of very similar characters in Pit Stop that we've gotten to know a little bit in poetry. We will be getting to know Astrid a bunch more, to be frank. We will get to that next time. Until we are blessed with more content for poetry, we will be going back to where the Purgatory verse all started, with Pit Stop next time. Until then, I thank you very much.